position because we have two of the league's best. And when you go back and you watch the tape after the fact, when the ground game's running wild, it's usually these tight ends making blocks. When the passing game is getting it done, well, they play a role in the air as well. They don't get the headlines like he talked about. But these guys, man, they are cornerstones of their offense.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Going deep right away. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He sends this one to the end zone. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
Hey, 43.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
43! Wait! Hero 15!
Again, Mahomes to throw. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs.
Well, with quarters this short, Kate, you kind of throw conventional logic right out the window. It increases the pressure. It certainly influences teams to take risks, such as this, going for it on your opening possession.
And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. 3rd and long for him here. He put everything he had into this one. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. So 4th down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. Starts his return from the 23. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Back to throw Mahomes. Taken in by Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. Second down. Pressure coming from Mahomes. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They go to punt on fourth down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. He's got this at the 27. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. This one returned for 11 yards. And it's going to be Texans football. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll throw on first. And the Raiders get there and take him down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
19, Tiger, 19.
Another try following the sack. And that one's unsuccessful.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
The sideline shot snagged by Sutton. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get some late points and the lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
Now begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go. Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Go.
Pass play coming here. Has it downfield working the left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. From the 47. Short pass brought in.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. This one intended for the running back. So it's second down coming up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go now.
He'll throw it yet again. Pass taken in by Sutton.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Gay's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Chooses to bring this one out. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
Okay, ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Finds a man, right side. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. They're throwing it. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Raiders can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
That pass complete to Moss. Has some daylight through the 40. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Complete out to the right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Attack!
They go play action, it's Mahomes. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Raiders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing.
Yellow!
Going right side, Harris with it. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw it. Catch is made in close. Touchdown! So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Here he is to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Right side.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's got Harris. Has some daylight through the 40. It goes as a gain of 19 yards.